really happy to see you all here. You are cool. You are the best. Thank you very much for your support, for your attention. So today is one more exciting day to give you updates about our progress with Fearless team development. But before we start, I would like to tell you a small story which inspires us every day and help us stick to our plan and be better. So it's our custom to tell a short story. I think it's amazing. I find it very inspiring. So let's get started with a small story. As you know, our main mantra here in Soromitsu is Kaizen, or continuous improvement. It means that we are following the Japanese rule of brushing up our skills every day and delivering value to you, our dear users. Day by day, we face roadblocks on our way, but it's not the point to be scared and give up. On the contrary, we accumulate our power and deal with problems to make sure that after we will be closer to perfection. Of course, there are achievements and there is a competition, and as all humans, sometimes we attempt to look at neighbor's garden, thinking that the grass is greener there. But one Japanese philosophy helps us to not stray from the path. It's called obaitori, the art of never comparing yourself to others. Sorry, I need to switch my slide. The term includes the kanji characters from the 4 iconic trees that all flowers in the spring season: the cherry, plum, peach, and apricot. Personally, I like all these fruits. It's probably they're my favorite fruits, and they bloom alongside each other, but all in such different manners. That's why the concept of obaitori is also so complementary to Ikigai. It's all about taking the time to assess your own unique character, traits, and capabilities. Comparing your own endeavors and skills to someone else is pointless. Why? Because finding your own value is all about spending time on your own unique story, while still understanding your connection to others. In other words, we don't compare our product to other ones. We work on our own unique product, which soon, for sure, will surprise you. So stay fearless with us and let's have a look at what we achieved so far. Let's run through our today's agenda briefly. So today I'm going to talk to you about our team progress updates for iOS and Android, both platforms. Also, we are going to have an amazing feature demo because, yeah, I have several new features to show you. Then we will talk about next steps of our team and newest perspectives. And as usually, we will have our time to get question and answers. So feel free to prepare your questions in advance. So let's get started with our team updates. First of all, I would like to remind you that we have 2 different branches of our development. The first one is updating new Fearless Wallet interface and experience, and the second one is nomination pool staking flows. For the first one, our iOS team completed several performance improvements for cold and hot app launch. They are ready, and I'm going to show you these amazing improvements. Also, we've managed to complete network issues processing and then I'm going a bit later, I'm going to explain to you the details of this idea and these flows. Also, we've updated asset details screen, and unfortunately, send flow is being debugged, tested, and polished now. And I wanted to show it to you, but unfortunately, we've decided to postpone this demo to the next one. For nomination pools, staking flows, we've completed working on join pool flow, and I'm going to show you this flow today. Also, we are working on staking management flows. They are in progress. These flows like claim rewards, unstake your stake, redeem your tokens, and return to stake. So these flows are in progress. So let's move on and switch to our Android team progress updates. For new interface updates, the team is still working on main screen flows, and especially on wallet management, network management, and several custom UI components. And also we are going to get all this stuff together and to test and prepare it for a release. But there are a lot of issues to be fixed and to solve. For nomination pools staking, we are currently working on join a pool flow, but it's about to be finished, and also about a couple of screens left for now, and main staking screen and components are updated so far, and API layer is prepared. So further, we are going to work on flows, on join a pool flow, on staking management. But yeah, I'm going to share with you our next steps a bit later. So I think it's a good time to start or to kick off our demo. Here we go. The demo plan for today is like that. So I'm going to show you a video for iOS called launch performance. No, because yeah, to save our time, I prepared a video where you can see the difference between the old version and up-to-date version of the cold launch of application. Then we have some new features and flows demo, and finally I'm going to show you how nomination pools join a pool feature works. So let's get it started. Let me switch my screen. Actually, I wanted to show you our Android updates, but unfortunately, the recent builds were too raw, and we've decided to postpone the Android demo. Most likely, our next demo will be dedicated to Android features and updates. So now let me switch my screen to a smartphone. Also, I would like to count and point out the main improvements made by our engineers and how many issues have been solved to make it come true. But yeah, let's make it a bit earlier, because a bit later, because you can see the video right now. So that's the video of different kinds of cold launch. On the left, you can see the new one, and on the right, you can see the old one. And as you can see, the improvements are obvious and clear. For cold launch, the downloading time seems to be around 10 seconds. We've managed to reduce it to 1-2 seconds. So first of all, the logic of cold and hot application launch was split into two different branches. Runtime snapshot building logic was transferred from the main screen with the asset list to the splash screen. For each atomic step of runtime loading and processing, performance measurements were making and bottlenecks were found and fixed. So finally, we have what we have. We have this amazing result, and probably as far as you can saw the hot start, I can repeat it for you one more time, once again. And you can see how fast it is. It takes moments, I think. And I think it's an outstanding outcome, isn't it? I'm amazed and grateful to Radmir, our iOS engineer, for his resourceful and hardworking approach. Great job, buddy, and stay fearless. So the next flow I'm going to show you is network issue solving flow. Let me switch to another account because I've prepared in advance. It's special account with these network issues. We've managed to emulate it for the demo because it's quite difficult to emulate it in a real life. So I would like to give you a bit of context regarding the feature. The more networks we add to the wallet, the more probably that some of them may have issues. Their nodes may be out of service because of various reasons. We have been facing similar problems pretty often, especially when a parachain has just one node type. It's really crucial for the user experience not to distract the user from the main action. On the other hand, a user should be aware of issues and able to solve them. Also, users can import a wallet without Ethereum accounts, and then they should be able to add the accounts later. All the mentioned issues should be processed in a smooth and convenient way. We've come up with an idea of the interface and the flow, which is quite smooth and convenient. So we can process 3 network issue kinds. First of all, we have a special warning that looks like a button just under the balance and the address element, and user can't miss it, definitely. So we can just put it and we can see this notification. But I need to switch on the emulation of the network issue. Just give me a moment. Yeah, that's great. It works. So the first case is when a network has several types of nodes. So, and this way, user has an opportunity to switch between nodes manually. For example, one node doesn't work, and user can switch between different nodes manually. For example, the application works with the dweller node, and we can switch on to on finality node. So it's the solution for the user to solve the issue. The next case is when a network has just one type of node. And probably that's the most irritating case for the user, because user can literally do nothing with that. The first of all, a user can wait a bit before probably the node starts working again, or user can go to a community chats and ask about the problem and when it's gonna be solved. So, and the final case, when we import a wallet using raw seed or JSON key store file, but finally I'm not sure why, but we've decided to skip adding Ethereum accounts, and we have these accounts. These accounts are not in our wallet, but then probably later we need these accounts, and we can process this issue as well. So we can see these 3 accounts and we can add this account. And as usually, we have three options. First one is create a new account. So it means that we literally create a new account with a new mnemonic and new row seed and so on. And yeah, we have another option. I already have an account, and it means that we can import a new Ethereum account. And we have the third option, I don't need an account. So it means that I don't need an account for somebody who start this flow just from his or her curiosity. But yeah, I'm not going to go further just to save our time. So that's how this feature works. And now we can switch to another feature and screen. Let's have a look at our new asset detail screen. Let's go to a Kusama, or sorry, there are not any, to Astar, because Astar has an amount here. So the screen has minor updates. We made the balance component larger and with more accents, and you can see it on the screen. Also, we've redesigned the action bar. It's more fancy. I mean, this buttons and options, but the options itself are in progress. Also, it's worth mentioning that the ability to copy your chain account is closer now. I mean, chain account address. So it's just under the balance of your account, and it's really easy. But yeah, I think we've missed adding a success alert or warning, and it should be added, because I think it might be quite confusing when you start a flow with copying, but you cannot see the end of the flow. Extra features like account exporting, not switching, and replacing your account with another one remains at the same place. And yeah, and it works. All these options work. I think that's all about asset detail screen update, and we can switch to the last our flow, to the nomination pools join a pool flow. Let me switch the account. Yeah, this one is just for staking demo, and actually I can switch our network options, network issues, but yeah, I can't, sorry. So first of all, we've added 2 additional options to a network selector here, and you can see Western pool staking option, and yeah, just one for now, because Kusama staking pool is going to be added very shortly. And now we can choose this one, and we can see a main staking screen. As usually, it has much information about main staking parameters, like the general information about pool staking, minimum amount to join a pool, minimum amount to create a pool, existing pools number or possible pools number, and maximum pools members. Also, we can play with this element, and we can we can put here an amount and find out how many tokens we're going to earn. But for the demo purposes, I'm going to use a quite small amount. And for example, we can choose 1.2 tokens. And now we can go further and push start staking. Also, we've added this screen to give more details about the pool staking itself. As far as you can see at the top of the screen, there is a small element, and it's going to be used for educational stories, educational information, to give users more information about pool staking. Also, you can see basic parameters. So the first one, how soon you are going to start staking, or how soon your staking will start working, how many tokens are you going to earn, and how much time should you wait before your tokens will be ready for redeeming if you are you have unstaked them, and also the time when your first rewards is going to come to your account. So for now we just have one option, because in the future we're going to add a create pool option, but for now we just have join pool. So we can press join pool and go to the first screen. On the first screen you can see your wallet name and the field to enter your amount, but we can change it here. For example, 1.3 VES10 tokens, and you can see a network fee. Then we can push the button join, and the most interesting part probably it's choosing a pool. Actually, we don't have any earning parameters to compare between pools, and it's quite reasonable, because only validators has various has various APYs. But for pools, as pools acts like a one nominator. So, and it doesn't make sense to compare APY for pools. That's why we have just two main parameters, like the number of members of the pool and the amount that is staked to the pool. And here we can choose the information about the pool and download the pool details. Also, we can sort pool by total stake or by number of members. Let's have the total stake sorting, and let's choose a pool. Now we are ready for the final step of the nomination pool staking, and we can push the button choose. And yes, here we are. We are at the final screen. The screen, it's the confirmation screen, and you can see your amount. You can see your the name and address of your account, selected pool, and network fee. So now we just need to push confirm button, and here we are. Voila. Yeah, our stake is ready. So we can see the information about stake. Definitely we don't have any rewards. They are going to come to our account in 6 hours. Yeah, and probably that's all for pool staking for now. So, but I think it was quite clear and understandable. And now I'm going to switch my screen to a laptop and tell you a bit about our next steps. And then we can have a Q&A session. Let me switch my screen. Yeah, let's get started with our iOS team next steps. So we are going to finalize the main screen flows and logic, such as QR code scan and search flows. They're still in our schedule. Also, we have a plan to work on scam and CX warning feature as a part of the send flow. I'm not sure I've shared with you the feature, but the feature is quite useful because we are going to have an information about this potential scam addresses, deposit and withdrawals addresses of central exchanges, and I'm sure it's useful for the users to understand where they are sending their tokens. Also, we are going to complete to the receive flow update. There are a lot of issues for warnings, error processing, skeletons, shimmers, loaders, and other UI requirements. And finally, nomination pools. We are going to complete staking management flows and start create pool flows. That's the plan for our Android team. iOS team. So for Android team, we are going to keep on working on the main screen UI and flows, and there are a lot of issues to be fixed and solved because we have some custom elements left. Network and wallet management flows should be finished, and we need to get all stuff together in one smooth and seamless flow, and then test and polish it. Also, we need to update the app logic to support JSON utils version 3 with unique asset IDs. And as a next step, we're going to add ORML tokens for Karura, Akala, Bifrost parachains. They have the most favorite and interesting dexes on the Kusama ecosystem. Also, it will be useful for the future XCM teleports integration. Yeah, and we're going to support performance improvements for cold and hot app launch and in terms of the catching up the iOS team progress. And for nomination pools, we're going to finish join a pool flow and start staking management flows. And if we have enough time before the next demo, we will start create a pool flow. Yeah, seems I've covered all my agenda for today. It's time for the Q&A session. and you are truly welcome with your questions, so feel free to ask them, and you can do that on chat. Yeah, I can see several ones. By when can we expect the updated UI UX? Yes, I think it's quite fair to expect it by the end of September, or at least the first decade of October. For iOS version, yeah, it's quite fair dates and schedules. The next question, is there working being done to make the app more responsive? This is probably not something in the direct hands of Fearless team. Query protocols like subquery, any alternatives? Yeah, good question. Thanks for your question. Yeah, we are working on some alternatives for subquery protocol, and as well we are working on improvements of our subquery projects. But yeah, our goal to prepare and to make our application as much responsive as possible, or at least we are going to give our users an opportunity to manage these various issues and not to be scared by anyone or in anything. Yeah, any other questions are welcome. Yeah, actually, we have several ideas how to improve when Sora. Okay, when Sora on Fearless Wallet. Yeah, it depends. Again, it doesn't depend on Fearless Wallet. We expect to have a new substrate version on Sora main network, and as a result, the metadata version 14. Since then, we can start adding Sora tokens to our application, and yeah, and can start the first steps, or we can make the first steps of Polkaswap integration. Good question. Yeah, I think we should invite Sora team lead Matthew, and I think he is more aware of the exact dates. I kept in mind that we could finish this process by the end of August, but now today is the last day of August and we don't have it still. So I think we can expect to have it by the end of September, because yeah, our Sora team is overloaded. I think they have a lot of issues to solve. They are working on new trustless Ethereum bridge. They are preparing the Ethereum merge, and they have to prepare our current Hashi bridge for the Ethereum merge. So they have a plenty of issues, a plethora of issues to solve. I think they're quite busy, but yeah, they have these upgrade issues in their schedule, definitely. So yeah, I'm really thankful to you for your questions and for your emotions on the chat. But yeah, I think we can wrap up here. Let's keep in touch, guys, and don't forget to stay fearless. And you can be in touch with us on our social media, on GitHub, source code, and by email. So welcome to reach out us, and we are very, very, very happy to help you with anything. So stay fearless, and thank you for joining our demo.